That sounds awesome, Dave. I wish I was a magic man. Dear, thank you for 136 months. Number big. I mentioned it. I didn't mention it often enough. Wow. I never learned much French at all. Very little French. You know. Oui, non, très bien, petit, yeah. Fromage, fromage. Omelette au fromage. Garage. Menage. Hooray for the weed store. Good, Fox. Good, good, good. Well, this sure was a couple of movies recommended by Omni, haphazardly. Apparently, unbeknownst to Omni, the same director. But I'm glad it was. There is kind of a funny small world factor to that in terms of how movies in this style, if you just threw a couple of darts, you would accidentally hit the same director is kind of funny. Well, this is one of those directors that has some pet actors, which is not uncommon, right? Like Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. And was it Tim Burton's former wife? I think so. I think some nastiness. I think there was some nastiness around that. Yeah, Helena Bonham Carter. Thank you. Former wife, former life. That's one example. I mean, there's just a number of like. Actually, I think Nolan and Damon, possibly. Am I wrong there? I really like Ron Perlman. And what's funny is that, as I've continuously been pointing out in the channel and Discord, I think between these two movies, this director also did Alien Resurrection, which is Alien 4, which also has this guy in, and Ron Perlman. And it has, like, the style that this director has is very powerful. It's like, it seeps into every aspect of the film when you're watching. And I believe for myself, I had experienced Alien Resurrection first, and then I had seen The City of Lost Children later. And then I never did see Amélie until we did this here. So Amélie was new for me. Ron Perlman fit right in completely seamlessly, in my opinion. Just totally. I thought, oh, is this Ron Perlman's origin? I had no idea this, so that's an interesting fact to learn. I did not have the dub audio, so I watched both of these films in French with subtitles, of course, because I do not speak French. As much as I would love to suddenly dazzle you with my heretofore secret complete fluentness in another language, I do not possess such abilities. He does look quite young. In the movie. 45 is crazy. Yeah. And something fun I kind of realized about The City of Lost Children is that it seems like it is almost the same movie as Alien Resurrection. Hellboy movies are okay. I don't know if I have mixed feelings on them. The first movie, I like it, but it's so... I don't know. It's so immature feeling. There's just something kind of weird and off about it. Like, I don't really care for the humor. There's a sort of like trying to seem cool feeling to a lot of it, and kind of not hitting it. The first one kind of feels like a 90s movie too late. I mean, sure, yeah, that's one way you can dismiss my opinion. Yeah, I mean, the concept is, I wasn't really criticizing the concept, I was criticizing the film. And it's not I wasn't really saying the concept was immature. I was saying it's really talking about the execution and the behavior. Like, it is very weird to see a character who is like kind of an old man have the emotional development of like kind of a mid-teens boy. And I don't know, it all feels not very good. Doug Jones, is that who was also in kind of like a famous monster actor, right? Also did gosh, what was it? Like the eyeball hands guy from Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, strong hand acting. Oh, and the Fawn as well, yeah. Look, I'm sorry that you love Hellboy or whatever. I don't hate Hellboy, but I just... I feel like I want to enjoy it more, but there's a sort of simmering cringe that's sort of present throughout the whole thing for me. There's also the fact that it is Hellboy apparently... I didn't really have any awareness of anything Hellboy. I don't know the comics or anything like that, but apparently it's based on Lovecraft stuff. Which, you know how I feel about Lovecraft shit. The simmering cringe. Anyway, those aren't even the films we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about The City of Lost Children and Amélie and Jean-Pierre Jeunet. And I'll give sort of my vibes on The City of Lost Children. It's kind of a mixed bag for me. I think that it's beautiful to look at. Definitely, like, the photography is off the charts. One of those every frame a painting type of situations. It does suffer a little bit from the 90s color crunch or whatever the fuck that is, where like apparently we ran out of colors in the 90s and you were only allowed to use like 3 at a time. The great color crisis of the 90s. But it was really, really like exceptionally pleasing to view. Very dark, yeah. Actually, in a lot of places, it felt too dang dark to appreciate, but then I felt in other areas like contrast was used very powerfully and effectively. So, I mean, full marks in terms of it just being a feast for the eyes. And I really liked the usage of lenses and things, and really playing with the appearance of the actors that were in the film, like the actor that plays Kronk just has a very unique look in his face. Rest in peace, by the way. And the shots where he's speaking to Uncle are just insane to look at, because the way that his face distorts in that fisheye lens view was absolutely mind-bending every time. And just the sort of like willingness of the actor to let their appearance be so extremely distorted is crazy. But it all works incredibly well. And obviously there's a lot of actors in this that have a very unique and interesting appearance. Actually, I did not fully look into all of them. This fellow is one of the pet actors of, yeah. He appeared in films directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Everyone was extremely memorable and interesting in this. I'm looking for Mother, or whatever that character's name was. But, yeah. So, visually incredible. Story-wise, difficult to follow. Difficult to follow and uncomfortable at times. I think anything with kids now is much more like I think ultimately it was innocent, and I hate for that to be sort of a recurring like fucking thing, but there were some scenes with Ron and Judith that were like, okay, it's a little uncomfortable. They do that, yeah, the Santa thing. Ugh. I really don't know what they were driving at with that, but I guess that the story, and I mean, it's all laid out here, which basically is just this. I'll just admit I didn't fully get all of this from watching the film. I had the sense of it. I understood that like there's some dream extraction stuff going on, but I don't really understand why they're doing it. But it seems like this Kronk guy, it just doesn't it doesn't have emotions correctly or something, or he's trying to figure something out. And a lot of that was really confusing. I don't know if that was because I was trying to follow, I watched with subtitles. I don't really have a problem getting a full story when I'm watching with subtitles and such. So I don't know. I think maybe it was just told strangely. But I don't want to be unfair. Yeah, I think it was pretty easy to get confused about all of those characters because a number of them were themselves unreliable narrators in terms of what had happened.
Am I supposed to come away from this with a crank in hand?
Who they are, etc. Anonymous, thank you for the 3 months gift sub to Dab. So I think a lot of it was also intentionally confusing. Yeah. What else to say here? I also really enjoyed the sound and the music and everything. I felt like all of that was really good. And the acting was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Particularly this whole side story, this whole set, the octopus and Marcello, just really, really, really incredible acting from everybody there. And all of all of them, scientists, all of the creations, all of the just incredible acting from everyone. The octopus was a very interesting character, not least of which because they were two entirely unrelated actors. Like, I could tell they looked a little different, but I thought, oh, maybe it's like sisters, like one younger, one older, or whatever. No, totally unrelated. So that was kind of wild. And they were really incredible. Oh, you thought they were twins? They looked close enough to where you could think that for sure. But yeah, totally unrelated to each other. Yeah, they did incredible for sure. Also, I loved the little I don't know what that thing is called, the wind up box. I loved the tune that played. It was very spooky and unsettling. And Crank organ, that has a great name, doesn't A crank organ. I loved that tune, though. The trained fleas thing was really interesting and bizarre. Here we are. Roger Ebert gave the film 3 stars out of a possible 4, writing that the film's design and visual effects deserved the highest possible praise. But the story was sometimes confusing. Quote, "I would be lying if I said I understood the plot." End quote. That's basically what I said. But generally well liked, it seems. According to authors Jen Webb and Tony Shirato, the dual nature of capitalism constitutes a main source of tension in the film. Really? On the one hand, capitalism is presented as enabling self-interest and freedom, as exemplified by the freedom to produce scientific experiments, Kronk, pursue religious ideas, the Cyclopses. Oh yeah, that was a weird, completely side thing in this as well that didn't have as much. I guess it was part of the plot. I wouldn't say it was integral to the plot. And Seek Wealth, the octopus. On the other hand, it exposes the deplorable effects of capitalism, the exploitation of childhood, the cynical orphans, of tenderness, the original scientist attacked and turned out by his own beloved creations. Is that what happened? Did he create everybody? Maybe he did. And of innocence, the terrified children whose dreams were stolen, while suggesting there is no place in capitalism for originality, disinterestedness, duty, self-reflective analysis, and other defining aspects of the human. According to author Donna Wilkerson Baker, these elusive aspects of humanity are presented within the film for various characters to identify with. For example, the relationship between one and Denry represents for Miette a family of authenticity. Prepared to sacrifice her life in order to become part of their family, Miette helps one save Denry from Kronk's manipulative environment. In another example, Irvin the Brain plays his part in overturning the same environment in order to liberate his family of clones. In the end, 2 boats filled with these 2 different families row towards their futures. In one boat, a technologically produced family of Irvin and the clones. In the other, a rationally envisioned family containing Miette, One, and the abducted children. This leaves the audience to question precisely what the future will hold for these 2 differing visions of humanity. It's a pretty good sum up, I feel. Interesting and seemingly accurate take. As the City of Lost Children proceeds in full awareness that the past to which it is committed never really existed, the film has been classified as an example of the steampunk genre. Is it? Is it that? I feel like it's... Oh. Oh, wow. That's an interesting little tidbit there. Influence on the visual design of the original Fallout. Gosh, it's crazy to think about. I mean, when did this come out? It was 90s. Was it 95? Yeah, 95. God. And so when this came out, PC games were still baby. Fallout hadn't even been made. Oh, wow. Amazing. That's so cool. Oh, yeah, that shit was awesome, Beer. That was such a crazy scene and crazy idea. When did Star Trek introduce Borg? Yeah, I think it was early 90s, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know why I should know. I'm not much of a Trek head, but I have a vague inkling of Borg being kind of a 90s thing. Oh. Let's go to Borg. Oh, 89. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. So like 89, 90. It's weird that I had a sense of when they were added, but I remember a lot of the other I remember a bunch of kids that were essentially bullies to me were really into Star Trek at the time, really into Next Generation. They have fond memories of that, and I have frown memories of that. But yeah, that's very cool. Pardon-moi. Excusez-moi. Well, shit. PlayStation and DOS. And the DOS one is a port of the console version. You play as Mia? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Right, yeah. Hold on a sec. My YouTube replacer. Huh. What the fuck? Full game. I want the trailer, really. If there is one. What the hell? What? 360 degrees freedom of movement. This is the worst possible quality. There's got to be a better quality version than that. The City of Lost game. the one I looked at. It's gonna be hard to not just get the movie trailer. Yeah, shit. Okay. Well, let's see.
Brother must be on his guard.
Oh, is it?
Many children disappear.
Oh, okay, it's in English.
Little brother, be very careful. Little brother Donre, listen to one.
Here, another kid.
Run, Donre. Hide. I think you'd better leave him alone.
I don't think it's a Russian accent.
Wait, kid.
I think
I'm
it's.
not doing you any harm.
I think it's a Ron Perlman accent.
Where are you?
Why the English accent?
Come on, little boy. Come on, little boy.
Stop saying that.
Ow! My ears! It hurts! Ah!
Go in! Open the door! Hurry up! Okay, let's go!
It's so crazy that there's a game. Based on a movie by Jeanette and Caro? The truck was very cool in the movie, yeah. What the hell, dude? Incredible. Now, hold on a second. Just checking, you know. Wait. Huh? What? Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, this keeps coming up. I don't think there's an Amélie video game. Not based on the movie. Let me just check real quick. The movie, the game. They could have done that, you know. This is such a weird side story off of this. No, yeah, it would it would be in the Wikipedia. I just thought it'd be fun to do some searches and see what comes up. But yeah, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to play this, right? We got to get our hands on the City of Lost Children, the movie, the game. I have to see like a little bit of what the gameplay looks like. I need to get a little taste. I doubt the piano. There's probably not an Event Horizon video game. Excuse me? Oh, I mean,
Go and bug him instead.
wait, hold on.
What about the
This is
Watchman?
my mind. My mind. There would, I mean, Event Horizon is like refers to like black holes and stuff. So there's going to be. So I have to do this again. This is skipping ahead, but no, I don't think there is an official Event Horizon video game. I feel like I would have known. Oh yeah, yeah, playing the piano in Final Fantasy VII, clearly.
You're supposed to be the thief round here. Go and see Palad.
This had to have done terribly, right?
I need the key to the cashier's hut. Can I have it?
I dare say so if it'll get you out of my hair. There you are. Now don't stay and thank me. Just clear off.
I love that this exists. What the hell? It's pre-rendered backgrounds and stuff. It reminds me of in terms of looks, it looks like what was that first survival horror game before Resident Evil? Afraid of the Dark, right? Or not? No, is that what it's called? Alone in the Dark. Alone in the Dark. Thank you. Afraid of the Dark is that was a Nickelodeon show, wasn't it? Blue Stinger, of course. Blue Stinger. So crazy. So like City of Lost Children got turned into a pre-rendered background sneak 'em up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect anything like this. That's such a cool little side thing that we discovered. Most awesome. Oh, and we got here off of the main page, right? Yeah. Crazy. 60% on 3 reviews. 54% on 4 reviews. The game received mediocre reviews. Graphics were stunningly beautiful and atmospheric, but the gameplay is bad. This is like a common story. Story of the era, of games of the era. Yes, yes. Amazing. Yeah, just the 7 reviewers that played it, that's it. If you're determined to play, take an evening to rent both the movie and the game to see which goes first, your eyesight or your sanity. Wow. Uh, Surprisingly little here about the film. I mean, most of it is the plot of the film. But what did you guys think? What was your feeling on the City of Lost Children? Also, you're missing a CJK font. Am I? What was I missing? There were some weird characters, weren't there? Were they? I don't know now. I lost it. Whimsical, good visuals, otherwise meh. Beautiful movie, enjoyed it a lot. Also did not follow the plot. Sort of what I said. Dark whimsy, art directions, great. Bit hard to follow. Yeah. Right. So we were all basically on the same page. Oh. Yeah. What do I need to install? The whole scene where what's her name's tear sets off a sort of Rube Goldberg machine. Oh yeah. I mean, it it was fine being a bit over the top, though. I felt like the film had that quality to it already. Um, Although that would sit better with the next film we'll be talking about. Considering that that is how that film basically opens and ends. And weirdly, there seems to be a connecting thread there to, once again, Alien Resurrection. I'm going to keep bringing it up. What? Fantastique. And hey presto. Hey presto. Thank you, Ipa. Mm. Yeah, I guess I didn't specifically call it out, but the set design as well. I think I was kind of sweeping that in as part of the visuals, but the set design was absolutely incredible as well, um, throughout the film, and particularly that the test room or whatever, the nightmare room, the sarcophagi, the look of all of that, and I mean, it did have a steampunk-ish aesthetic, I guess. I saw someone somewhere, I don't recall where I saw it, but they described it as like dirt punk. Yeah. Well, that's because Ron Perlman is a good person, Omni. Who decides? It's kind of haphazard and random on life. This time around, it was basically Omni made a suggestion and Beer kind of declared that we were doing it, and I stepped in and said, yes, we're doing it. And that was how it came to be. But we could just, I mean, often we've decided it through discussion during, towards the end of a session of enjoyers. Oh yeah, for sure, Dav. Absolutely. Definitely a connecting thread that binds the City of Lost Children, Alien Resurrection, and Amélie is CG animated bugs. I mean, it just does. That's just what he looks like. So let's wrap up the City of Lost Children with some stuff. Let's check the trailer. Wait, Sony Pictures Classics? I want the original trailer. IMDb, you're so shit at this. Ugh. Did I close? I did. I closed my... Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's over here. I know. Ron Perlman, I wouldn't say he looks 20. This is not the face of a 45-year-old man. He looks very good. 20's kind of out of control. 30's with a hard life. Wow. I don't know if I agree there. See how this one is. God damn it. I want the original trailer. Was it maybe... It wouldn't have been like published under something called Sony Pictures Classics straight out of the gate, was it? Am I fucking up? Sometimes they would do that sort of thing.
Sleep. I am the Sandman, and you can't resist me. Your eyelids are so heavy. Sleep, my little one. Sleep.
This is weird because I didn't watch it in English.
He takes them. The devil takes them away.
Is this the real trailer? Wait a minute. Amélie didn't come out until 2001. It didn't seem like a real trailer anyway. What is this? Is this real? Is there a real trailer? Go lose my damn mind. Oh, I have to comment on this one here. What did you need the map for? What was the map for? Oh, where are the mines? I hope I don't hit them. Anyway. Oh, this is the one you linked? Okay. The music is really fantastic in this, I will say. They look how much they look like they're related. It's crazy. And maybe this was the real trailer. This seemed more real. Okay. Well, since we've at least seen that, I can feel okay with watching like a later version trailer. I kind of want to watch Delicatessen. Oh, also, I thought this smoke effect was incredible. I don't know how they did it. It looks insane. This is what they chose to do for the like later trailer. This is just all the smoke. Oh, that's interesting. They added very specific audio. I actually found that annoying, Beard. Beautiful music. God, Ron Perlman has such a an incredible face, such a really unique, just the structure of his face is so memorable. Ugh, God, this is don't I have this whitelisted? Thought I did. Weird. Let's see if there's any trivia worth looking at. To achieve the slightly skewed color scheme of the movie, the actors were made up in whiteface and the color palette corrected until they were flesh toned. Really? Bizarre. The octopus are conjoined twins joined at the leg, but the actresses who played them are not. Great trivia. Thank you. Thank you for this incredible trivia note. A prosthetic third leg was designed and fitted to the actresses, but they could not walk while wearing it. This is why the Octopus sisters do not walk in any shot of their whole body. It's not, yeah, it's not real. Little known fact about the movie, it's not real. Fashion designer Jean-Paul Gaultier was so impressed by Delicatessen, the previous film of directors Jean-Pierre Jeunet and Marc Caro, that he offered to do the costumes for their next project, which became this film. During pre-production, Gaultier showed co-director Jeunet the materials and fabrics he was planning to use for the different costumes, but Jeunet stopped and informed him that the film's budgets could not cover the cost, to which Gaultier replied, "Don't worry, I'll pay for it." Really? The Fifth Element is very French. It's extremely French. Yeah. I'm afraid to watch The Fifth Element these days. You know what I mean? I often will think like, should I? Nah. Yeah, I tend to walk away from it. Ron Perlman doesn't speak French, and was the only American on set. Oh, one of you posted this in chat earlier already. During filming, Ron Perlman was bitten by the dog with the pulley, and Judith Vivette was bitten by the mouse with the magnet. Also, she retired pretty early. Let's see. Yeah, she did costume and wardrobe work. But as far as films go, this is it. She worked for 3 years. Born Beautiful is a bit oof. Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, a lot of that stuff is ugh. Gary Oldman is incredible in The Fifth Element. The Fifth Element is a it really doesn't have an equal. I remember there was something coming out that was by the same director, and it sucked ass. But everybody was excited because everyone thought, "Oh, is this going to be The Sixth Element?" What the fuck was it? It had a V name. I'm sure others here lived through the same disappointment. The fuck was it called? Vendelman. No. What the fuck was it? I think it's the same director. So if I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do, and what's that? This shitty movie. Boo. This thing stunk. What a boring, shitty movie. Boo. It was really disappointing. The most obnoxious characters you could have on screen, it was like they didn't want you to watch the movie. I hate these two motherfuckers. I hate these characters. The most unpleasant characters you could possibly put on screen were the main characters of the film. Just not good. Really bad. But it looked like it was going to be awesome. I think it had there was like a series of movies around this time that had incredible trailers. Right? Exactly. It never got interesting, Elfang. It just stayed boring the whole time. It felt like it had a lot of promise. Yeah. This had this remix, right? Oh, there was other films around. But hold on, I'll shut up. This looks incredible.
Welcome to Alpha, the city of 1,000 planets. After centuries of peace and prosperity, an unknown force wants to destroy all we have created.
Agents Valerian and Laureline, you have less than 10 hours to find the threat.
Gangster's Paradise. Yeah, it is. This isn't the trailer that I remember. But it is a cool remix. I feel like they had a Beatles song. I don't know that I ever saw the Gangster's Paradise version. Did I rewrite history in my mind? This is the same exact trailer. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I swear they had
A long time ago, when I was 10 years old, I discovered the first...
I feel like... Hold on here. Sorry, we're side questing again. I swear there was... a different trailer. Isn't it? Let's just see. I'm gonna end up getting like fan-made trailers. There was a lot going on visually, yeah. It was kind of like you're getting blasted with CG. Yes, this is the one I remember. This is the one. This is a crazy, like, just the difference with the music to me. A way crazier trailer. The vibe is way, way different.
Just great. You flirt. I smile.
Yeah, we're a team.
Yeah, that's a crazy trailer. And there was sort of a flurry of stuff like this around the time too. Like just banger trailers for shit ass movies. Ghost in Shell. Oh, this is going to be impossible, I think. But they had like these trailers that had really good remixes of songs. I believe Ghost in the Shell had a Depeche Mode remix that was really crazy.
I have been watching you.
This is not that trailer, unfortunately.
You have to remember.
Or maybe.
I saw someone down there. He wasn't human.
I have not seen this.
He's a known terrorist, and he's killed again.
They didn't just kill
I
them.
believe I heard it was
They
bad.
hacked into their minds.
He's everywhere and nowhere.
I will find him. And I will kill him.
You never talk about your past.
I don't remember much. Just fragments. What do you want from me? This is Major. I'm on site. I'm going in.
You're not involved.
Everyone around me, they feel connected to something. Connected to something I'm not. What are you?
You were dying.
Sorry, I didn't you.
We saved you. And now you save others.
I was saying this is what I was looking for. The only other thing I said was for some reason they were making banger trailers in 2017. Like, look at this. With this music. Hey, quiet.
I don't know who to trust.
You trust me, right?
I know I have a past. I'll find out who I was.
Everything they told you was a lie.
Who are you?
They did not save your life. They stole it.
This one did not make me go see this, I will say. There was a third trailer. There was kind of a trifecta, and I can't remember what the third one was now, unfortunately. Anyway, we're venturing quite far afield. Yeah. There is that to check out. There is that. I would say we're probably done. Oh, wait, hold on. Alien mention. After the success of this film, co-directors Jean-Pierre Jeunet, fucking just train wrecked that, and Marc Caro were offered the opportunity to direct the fourth installment of the Alien series, Alien Resurrection 1987. While Jeunet accepted the job, Caro declined, as he would not have creative control over the film. He nevertheless agreed to work on the film's storyboard, set design, and costumes for 3 weeks. As co-directors, Jeunet had usually done most of the on-set direction, while Caro focused on the artistic side. But as they wanted to explore new skills, they mutually decided to go their separate ways afterwards. Alien killed them. Alien killed this partnership. All right. So, Amélie. So for me, off the top, much better film. Just way better. Far more coherent in terms of story. Really engaging and engrossing. I got really wrapped up in it. And the characters, every single person appearing on the screen was interesting and unique and important to this story. And it was also very fucking French. Just very French. But I loved how whimsical it was. Just completely, just whatever, you know, just totally free, and just sort of flows on that, and it just flows from the start to the finish on it. Yes, the likes and dislikes for the characters was very fun. Yeah, I just lots of good things to say about this one. In terms of the visuals, it was similarly pleasant to look at, but obviously in a different way. It wasn't quite so over the top or heavy-handed in terms of visuals, obviously, because it wasn't quite so fantastical of a world. And yet, the visuals were still incredible and extremely crafted in a way that I just find hard to describe. For a while through it, I felt like I was watching more of a period piece, but it was essentially present day. It took place a little bit in the past from when the movie actually came out, which was 2001. And I believe the movie was taking place in 1997. But there was just something so crafted about everything that was appearing on the screen. Every room, everything in every room, the colors of everything, the way it all went together, the way that everyone was dressed, the way that color is used everywhere. Everything felt almost like an animation in how tailored everything felt. Also, what was up with the TVs that were in the clothed televisions? What? Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. Just extremely visually delicious throughout the... You don't remember? Hold on. Just a moment. It will take me no time. More than one television, not just the Brittle Bones Man. Not just the Brittle Bones Man. Not all of the TVs. Amélie's TV actually didn't have that issue. I have to do careful clicking here because there's definitely some shots in this movie. Very careful. I wish I had thumbnails so I could see what I'm doing. Plex, can you help me? Oh god, I don't actually want to play the movie. This is fine. Of course, Plex hates scrubbing for whatever reason, and that has not been fixed in the move. And it is also not going to give me thumbnails. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely there's the porn shop, which has lots of things I probably shouldn't be showing on stream, including nudity. But there's dildos and there's dildos, tits, dicks. All there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. This is a French film. Anyway, there were more than one television that are like dressed up. Obviously, the Brittle Bones Man's television had like it had its own little costume. There was another one that was in a sort of entertainment center. I don't remember whose television that was, but it was also sort of clothed so that you could only see the screen. You couldn't see the body of it. It was interesting. But yeah, just very, very visually incredible, this film. And very, very pleasing. You just sort of feel like you're along for a ride the whole time. I felt like the the weird sort of focus on the death of Diana was kind of fascinating. It's hard to describe outside of that. It's sort of like a cute romance, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a romance at all for the first half, the first 2/3. Yeah, Princess Di, yeah. Yeah, she was hugely popular. Yeah, the one royal everyone liked, yes. She was very popular, very famous, everywhere. Her death was a big deal in the United States and across the world, and not just in the UK. And it was also just so shocking, you know. Relatively young. It dominated the news when it happened. There was also a lot of controversy to do with like paparazzi. A lot of talk of her like being run off the road, possibly. But yeah, the film really kicks off when it gets to the part where she decides to become a sort of like little superhero and fixing people's lives. And it sneaks up on you, turning into a romance. It's really not the focus of the film, though it is called a romantic comedy, I guess because it doesn't really fit anything else particularly better, but it's really not the majority of the film. And in fact, it almost seemed at the beginning like it was going to be like, oh, she's Ace. This is Ace representation, was what it seemed. Because they kind of made a point of being like, yeah, she tried having boyfriends, it wasn't great, and so she's just not interested. You know? And then it doesn't focus on it. It doesn't come back to it at all. It kind of stays asexual for a while, until later, which must have been absolutely grueling for all of these French people. So, but in a I like how unique that is. I like how it just doesn't feel like it's coloring in the lines at all. It's just sort of doing its own thing and it's telling its own story. And I think it manages to get away with it because of the fact that it builds a little world that's so engrossing and so interesting, and it focuses in really tightly on um, these characters that have a surprising amount of depth. You know, you get a lot from the dialogue and the set dressing, the sort of surroundings, the costumes. Come here, Mr. Boy. Are you in need of attention? Oh, I'm sorry. I was kind of sharp with you earlier. When you barked. Loud noises kind of make me mad, bud. Sudden loud noises make a lot of people mad. But I shouldn't have yelled. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Oh. Yeah, the daily interactions and stuff. They felt alive. They felt like caricatures in some ways, but also very real, you know, true life um, at the same time. You know, larger than life, I guess, is the way to describe that. But you want to go already? Do you want down? I like how she puts that one guy in his place. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, the TV signal thing was very fun. I liked how it is sort of presented as though she's a bit like she's neurospicy, but she isn't. She's like more aware of everybody. She knows more about everyone. um, and she can kind of pull the strings. Yeah, switching the doorknob around. Yeah, and it was really then very delicious to watch him go through each of the things, which we got two sequences of that, which was lovely. The slightly smaller slippers, yeah. All lovely stuff. And I liked seeing the development of the character that he was so mean to. Sadly, I don't remember the names of all the characters. To be honest, this isn't going to help me at all. This is, I think, the asshole, right? Where is the guy? This guy. I feel like I've seen this fellow in a few films. Oh yeah, the gnome thing was great. I knew that that's what was going to happen. I wonder how far back that goes. I wonder what the origin is of that. Oh, he's a big comedian in France. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Watson. Yeah, she's in a number of things. He said pointlessly. This was a fruitless search. I was just curious what, like, I'm not familiar with her from the 90s. Huh? Christian Bale, Emily Watson, Metroland. Hmm. Watson's French was not strong when she became unavailable to shoot the film. We knew conflict filming of Gosford Park. A satirical black comedy mystery film. Okay. Interesting. Yes, that's where I know her from. Chernobyl, which is fantastic. Do I know her from anything else? Corpse Bride, I've seen, but I would not recognize her from Corpse Bride. Nothing else really, oddly enough. But Chernobyl is incredible. Dune Prophecy? What's that? Where is that even? I don't even see that. Oh. Oh, they did an HBO series. In 2024? What about the movies? Is this like a companion to the movies or something? Dune Prophecy was a bit disappointing. Okay. Like many things. Yeah, this one, it's weird that I never once saw it until now, but I remember seeing it in Blockbuster on the shelf. It has just such a striking cover. Like this image I've seen 1,000 times, you know? But I didn't know what it was. And this makes it look bizarre. I feel like this doesn't really give you much indication of what the movie is. Cool, this is just the tiniest picture on Earth. It doesn't really tell you what the movie is whatsoever. It kind of gives you the impression it might be a movie about a mime. So I don't know. I just sort of passed on it all the time. I never really picked it up. It's Fit Girl. It's Fit Girl. It kind of looks like a vampire movie. Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, I knew of it but never watched it, and I'm glad to have watched it now. It's just really nice and enjoyable, and particularly it becomes really a feel-good movie by the end. I I really liked the dumb little mystery around the photo booth guy. I don't know why, but that was very satisfying to me. It was just good. It was cute, and I liked the sort of puzzle like courting strategy of luring Nino in. It was very nice. How did she figure it out? They didn't really make that clear, but I presume that because she looked him up and down. So when she looked him up and down, I assume he had his toolkit in hand and she saw it. Because that's also how Nino learns it. But they made a real point of showing her looking him fully up and down. Yeah, and she sets it up so that Nino will get the same reveal on his own in the same way, which I thought was really a nice touch. A showing again of like one of the things about Amélie is like she sees directly into people. And she has like basically it's empathy. She just has like this real pure empathy. Like genuinely sees people. Yeah, you have to collect all my evil pages. It sucks how much I still think of the 90s as not that long ago. And then I look at the people. And it's like, oh, yep. She looks fine. Or I'm not like saying like, but she's, she's 50, outside of like her, it's, there's a lot of Crypt Keeper stuff going on. Yeah, 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. That's a Ron Perlman 50. Yeah, Ron's old now. I feel like we should do some more sort of actor follow-ons, of various I love Ron Perlman. There's just something about him. I don't know that he can come back for more Hellboy though, fans. Hellboy fans, I'm sorry. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull off a teenage devil one more time. He's great though. He's great. He was in I loved him in Enemy at the Gates. Oh yeah, and he's also he's also a good guy. Yeah, he's a very good guy. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's War Never Changes. Yeah, he narrated the opening movies. Although he's never, I don't think he's ever played them or anything. He doesn't know anything about them. It's crazy they got Ron Perlman to do this. And this is another weird connection back to the City of Lost Children, I guess. Interplay. By gamers for gamers. It's crazy how much the first game really laid this down, and it just stayed this. Like, they just nailed this. The entire vibe. I love that fox. That's so good.
War never changes.
There he is.
The Romans waged war to gather slaves and wealth. Spain built an empire from its lust for gold and territory. Hitler shaped a battered Germany into an economic superpower. But war never changes. In the 21st century, war was still waged over the resources that could be acquired. Only this time, the spoils of war were also its weapons: petroleum and uranium. For these resources, China would invade Alaska, the US would annex Canada, and the European Commonwealth would dissolve into quarreling, bickering nation states, bent on controlling the last
$40 in a sandwich
on Earth. In 2077, the storm of World War had come again. In 2 brief hours, most of the planet was reduced to cinders. And from the ashes of nuclear devastation, a new civilization would struggle to arise. A few were able to reach the relative safety of the large underground vaults. Your family was part of that group that entered Vault 13. Imprisoned safely behind the large vault door, under a mountain of stone, a generation has lived without knowledge of the outside world. Life in the vault is about to change.
So good.
Ah, you're here. Good.
You know, another good one would be to do Tim Curry. Oh God. Oh, it makes me sad. Tim Curry is an absolute gem.
You've rained on my glorious parade. For this, I'm sending everything I've got at you. But I won't let you have the satisfaction of catching me. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
His fucking face. Just look at his mouth.
Space!
Yeah, I mean, that's not even true anymore either. Oh, man. Oh, no. Yeah, don't look up anything current of Tim Curry. Also, this fucking guy, I feel like I know him from something, a number of things, and I can't remember. POTC, Governor Swan. Governor Swan. Bird refrigerator. Bird refrigerator. Anubis. Thank you for 17 months. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. This is not where I know this fellow from. Was this guy in Game of Thrones or no, something else? Was this guy always this age? Was he born looking like this? Oh God, yeah, Andre the Giant. Red Alert 3 really had some stuff happening.
Is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Oh. Anyway. Was he the High Sparrow? I think he was, wasn't he? I think that's where I know him from. Apparently, I could have also known him from Command & Conquer 3. Let's watch the trailer.
Savez-vous quel est le point commun entre tous ces personnages? C'est Amélie. Amélie Poulain. Et elle va changer leur vie.
Dis-moi, papa, si tu retrouvais une chose de ton enfance à laquelle tu tenais comme un trésor, ça te rendrait comment?
Oh yeah, incredible music.
Elle se met en quatre pour arranger les cafouillages de la vie des autres.
Mais elle, qui va s'en occuper? Je la connais même pas. Mais si, tu la connais.
Oh, I liked that too.
Elle serait pas en train de nous tomber amoureux.
Les coups de foudre, ça existe.
Est-ce que vous êtes belle, Georgette, quand vous rougissez?
C'est mon aréophagisme.
C'est vous? Si, c'est vous, ça.
Après Alien la Résurrection.
Oh, also, that song that we're listening to just then, is that not extremely Expedition 33? I guess probably the other way around, but just like listen to this track.
Si, c'est vous.
Que vous êtes belle, Georgette, quand vous rougissez.
C'est mon aréophagisme.
Right here.
C'est vous? Si, c'est vous, ça.
Après Alien la Résurrection.
Collignon, t'es cagnon.
Le nouveau film de Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Le fabuleux destin d'Amélie Poulain. Et si elle changeait votre vie?
Il est Didi. Vous croyez qu'ils vont faire la même chose pour les Didi?
Yeah, this scream is really good. Why is this so long?
Elle, c'est Amandine Fouet, la mère d'Amélie. Elle aime les costumes des patineurs artistiques.
Oh yeah, the setup for
Elle
the
n'aime pas se
parents
réveiller
is
avec
very
des plis
good.
sur la joue le matin. Amélie, elle va lui changer la vie. Voilà Gina, la collègue d'Amélie. Sa grand-mère était guérisseuse. Ce qu'elle aime, c'est faire craquer les os. Lui, c'est Joseph, un amant et conduit par Gina. La seule chose que celui-là aime, c'est crever les pustules des emballages en plastique.
He only like popping bubble wrap.
Amélie, elle va changer leur vie.
Ça veut dire quoi, ça?
Lui, c'est Collignon, l'épicier. Il passe son temps à humilier plus faible que lui.
Mais quand il bosse, il risque pas d'être flashé par le radar. Pas vrai?
Amélie, elle va lui changer la vie.
This is really very strange. I guess they must have done like a compilation of small trailers or something. Seems to be what we're getting there. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Trivia. TV spots, yeah. Whenever this film was shot on location, Jean-Pierre Jeunet and the crew would clean the area of debris, grime, trash, and graffiti so that the real settings would match the fantastic nature of the film. This was an especially difficult task when it came time to shoot at the huge train station. Oh my God. Yeah. That's crazy. I was wondering about this. Audrey Tautou doesn't know how to skip stones. The stone skipping was done with special effects. No, come on. Come on. You didn't learn how to skip stones? I was watching her do it and I thought, I wonder if she knew or if she learned to do it for the film. Neither. I can't believe they did it with special effects. The main colors of the film, green, yellow, and red, are inspired by the paintings of the Brazilian artist Juarez Machado. I don't know. I don't know the pronunciation on that. I did my best. The traveling gnome was inspired by a rash of similar pranks played in England and France in the 1990s. In 1997, a French court convicted the leader of Front de Libération des Nazis. Wait, garden gnomes of the garden gnome liberation front of stealing over 150 gnomes. The idea was later used in an advertising campaign for an internet travel agent. I remember this. Yeah, they ruin everything. It was in 1974 that Jean-Pierre Jeunet began collecting the memories and events that make up Amélie's story. Wow. And this is when Amélie is born as well. So is that like a nod to just the conception of the idea even? That's crazy. That is really crazy. Da, 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 da. The footage is taken from a time-lapse film, 17 Seconds to Sophie. It was shot in 16 millimeter of the mother by the father of the daughter. What a way to say all that. It was shot in 16 millimeter of the mother by the father of the daughter using a Bolex mounted on a wall. The dad clicked off 2 frames a day for the entire 9 months. The lighting was fixed. The background was fixed. The focus was fixed. The only thing that changed was the mother's belly and her hair, the length of which can be seen growing and receding with the passage of time. The film won first prize in the Shorts International Film Festival experimental category in New York, 1998. Interesting. The music is fantastic in the film. Absolutely fantastic. Oh. Amelie's dad's gnome was given to the actual owners of Café de Dumoulins. I don't know if I get. Unfortunately, the gnome was stolen from that place. It was written specifically for Emily Watson. She wanted the part, but had to decline. The fruit store and the cafe are real and can be found. He just saw a poster that had Audrey Tautou on it. Venus Beauty Institute. Presumably then this is what he saw. Just saw her there. It was like, aha. Oh. Wow, I did not know this. So that's why his hand was always in his pocket. A lot of French stuff going on in here. Like, I could read some of these off, but it's just not even really elucidating anything because it's just referring to other French stuff that I just don't know. Cool stuff, though. Altogether, lovely stuff. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Despite the fact that this is one of the most popular movies to come out of France, one that was very well received by the French critics and quickly became a critical darling on several international movie festivals, it was never screened at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival. There were two reasons for this. Director Jean-Pierre Jeunet's previous movie, The City of Lost Children, had not been well received at Cannes several years before, so he did not put a lot of effort into bringing this film to the festival's attention. Also, the selector at Cannes that year, Giles Jacob, reportedly disliked the film and dismissed it from consideration as uninteresting. Who are you? Imagine being the one guy. Yeah. Just some dickhead. But yeah, not much else to add here. I mean, it's just a really good movie. Really lovely to experience and to watch. Did any of you have any other thoughts you wanted to share about Amélie? Oh, that was a nice touch. The cut and paste letter BG audio. Is there something here that I missed? Oh, let's see. when Mrs. Wallace is reading her husband's. Oh, yes. It was really great how it was like we know what she doesn't know. And we're hearing the background of like when he wrote the parts that were like cut and pasted together. Really good. It was a fantastic little touch. That was so good. Sure. Fuck. I should have opened up something where I can get the link. Here we go.
Le fabuleux destin d'Amélie Poulain est sorti il y a maintenant 21 ans. Après tout ce temps, j'ai pensé que le moment était venu de vous raconter enfin la véritable histoire d'Amélie Poulain.
La véritable histoire d'Amélie Poulain.
He did kind of.
Il est dit dans le film que le père d'Amélie
Look like
est un
Bob.
ancien militaire. Ce qui n'est pas précisé, c'est qu'il travaillait à la Direction générale de l'armement, là où se décide l'avenir des systèmes de défense français. En 1980, la petite Amélie est contactée par des membres du Parti communiste de Georges Marchais, téléguidés par des agents du KGB. En échange de carambars et de malabars, ils vont la convaincre de voler des documents secret défense à son père, quand celui-ci revient de la Direction générale de l'armement pour aller à la piscine. Mais d'abord, ils vont former l'enfant à toutes les techniques de l'espionnage, maquillage et camouflage, comment dissimuler ses empreintes digitales, transmission des informations grâce aux morses, soit par signaux lumineux, soit par ondes hertziennes, apprentissage de code, initiation au sabotage.
That's what I was talking about. This is the thing around the TV. Also, what the hell is this? What is happening, Omni? What is going on here?
De prendre des clichés de nuages, les soviétiques l'équipent d'un appareil sophistiqué, appareil qui servira à photographier les documents secrets, tels que l'emplacement des silos de missiles du plateau d'Albion, ou les plans du tout nouveau fusil d'assaut de l'armée française, le FAMAS. Voilà maintenant Amélie adulte. Personne ne s'est demandé comment une jeune serveuse de café avait les moyens de décorer de façon si sophistiquée un appartement situé à Montmartre, arrondissement au loyer parmi les plus chers de Paris. C'est que, après la chute du mur de Berlin, d'anciens membres du KGB, nostalgiques du communisme, ont recontacté l'agent Amélie. Cette fois, plus question de carambars ni de malabars, mais de rouleaux de roubles dissimulés dans les sacs de grains de l'épicerie en bas de chez elle. Dans un premier temps, les soviétiques envoient un faux aveugle, dans le but de tester les capacités d'Amélie à l'observation et à la description. Le test est concluant. Ensuite, on complète sa formation. Autre technique de sabotage. Lecture de messages codés en russe, travestissement, empoisonnement, fabrication de lettres anonymes. Puis, une mission lui est enfin confiée. Espionner Raymond Dufayelowski, fils de Russes blancs ayant fui la Russie en 1925.
This does weirdly work.
Faussaire réputé, avait financé pendant des années la résistance anticommuniste en vendant des copies de tableaux de peintres célèbres. Il avait été repéré par des camarades du PCF à cause de détails comme sa toque en fourrure de rat musqué, dite Anchanka, et son goût immodéré pour le caviar que lui fournissait un autre sympathisant du parti, caviar qu'il volait à un épicier boujadiste. Sur ordre des anciens du KGB, Amélie se voit confier la mission d'éliminer Dufayelowski. Pour cela, les conspirateurs pratiquent une diversion. Ils organisent l'assassinat de Lady Di camouflé en accident. En voici la preuve. Tout le monde se souvient de la fameuse Fiat blanche fortement soupçonnée d'être liée au drame. En fait, ce n'est pas une Fiat, mais une Zaz 965 soviétique. Automobile qui ressemble au pot de yaourt comme 2 gouttes de vodka. Pour aider Amélie dans son funeste dessein, un agent communiste lui souffle une adresse mystérieuse. Là, un autre soviète, déguisé en statue de fer, lui désigne du doigt un tas de cailloux. Amélie trouve la clé de la centrale de Tchernobyl, fortement contaminée, outil parfait pour commettre le crime. Mais Amélie préfère les vieilles techniques. Elle se débarrasse de la clé dans le canal Saint-Martin et concocte la recette de crème brûlée au cyanure. Comme Dufayelowski n'a pas l'air de trouver ça bon, elle se rabat sur la technique de la lettre à encre empoisonnée. Mais Dufayelowski se méfie. Il utilise l'antidote, le vin chaud à la cannelle.
Avec des spéculoos.
Malgré ce cuisant échec, des communistes lui confient une autre mission. Amélie reçoit une photo de Juste Fontaine. Le message est clair. Fontaine avait pris la tête de l'équipe de France de football le 3 juin 1966 à l'occasion d'un match contre l'URSS. Fontaine est donc la clé. Amélie rencontre l'agent Wallace, alias Fontaine-Wallace, qui va lui remettre un mot, lui donnant rendez-vous à la chenille des Carpates, où un agent roumain déguisé va lui indiquer sa mission, repérer tous les responsables de la propagande anti-soviétique de Paris. Pour cela, elle doit contacter un agent bulgare, qui, simulant un accident de mobilette, va lui remettre un document contenant les photographies de tous les suspects. Amélie enquête pendant des semaines. Puis, elle vole un nain de jardin, intègre une antenne radio à l'intérieur du chapeau pointu.
Get the fuck out. This is new, though.
Hélas, les ondes sont brouillées par la retransmission du Tour de France, qui annonce qu'un cheval a pris la tête, ce qui pose un grand problème aux organisateurs. Comment trouver un maillot jaune pour le cheval? Finalement, Amélie dissimule des microfilms dans le nain lui-même et le confie à une hôtesse de l'air en partance pour Moscou. Et voilà. Mais là, les partisans de Gorbatchev se saisissent des documents et les remettent à un jeune agent de la DGSE française. Connu sous le nom de Celui-ci, de retour au pays, contacte Amélie.
Bonjour.
Et lui paye un tour de mobilette.
This is so incredible. Just 3 years ago.
C'est ainsi que se terminent les aventures de Amélie, espionne du KGB.
Well. Jean-Pierre is crazy. Yeah, no, it's absolutely wild. That was very, very, very good. Thank you, Omni. Ooh. Well, my friends, this has been absolutely lovely. And we should figure out what we're doing next, which may well be Event Horizon and the piano. To honor the passing of Sam Neill, one of my favorite actors. Sam Neill, 2 L's. I wasn't aware there was one. I wasn't aware there was another. Lawrence Fishburne there, looking quite young. This one is a personal favorite of mine. It is a horror film. So
broadcasting at 2-minute intervals in Neptune orbit.
This is incredible. It's the Event Horizon. She's come back.
The Event Horizon is the culmination of a secret government project to create a spacecraft capable of faster-than-light flight. Ship doesn't really go faster than light. What it does is it creates a dimensional gateway that allows it to jump instantaneously from one point of the universe to another light years away.
Where's she been for the last 7 years, Doctor?
That's what we're here to find out.
so good.
7 years in deep space.
18 people on board this ship when it disappeared. I want them all accounted for.
Opening outer door.
It came back, a abandoned.
Any crew? Negative. This place is a tomb.
But it didn't come back alone.
Yeah, it doesn't sound. This doesn't sound very good.
Beyond the boundaries of our universe.
Ah,
Who knows where it's been? And what it's brought back with it.
this is an absolutely crazy film.
What are you telling me? That this ship is alive?
I have such one thing to show you.
Oh my god.
It knows my secrets. It knows my fears.
Vacate. I want off this ship.
I can't leave. She won't let you. God help us.
Oh, you already watched it, Dad. You didn't like it. Well, it's definitely an acquired taste. I think there was something about there being like a director's cut or something or other. Oh, there was something in particular you didn't like. Gotcha. Well, I guess we'll get to that. And then I have not seen The Piano. I don't know. Holly Hunter. So it must be this. That's definitely Sam Neill there. This is not playing. Please. There we go. Whoa.
Can you hear me?
I'm not gonna call him Papa. I'm not gonna call him anything.
Perhaps with time, you might come to like me.
I'd like to make a swap.
What for?
The piano.
She says it's her piano and she won't have him touch it.
We're a family now. We all make sacrifices, and so will you.
I'd like us to make a deal. There's things I'd like to do while you play.
Lift your skirt.
This was one that Sam Neill was quite proud of. I've never heard of it or seen it myself, and thought we should give it a go. And it also seemed like a fun, extremely jarring pairing. Nothing in common in any way whatsoever. Not in, other than obviously Sam Neill. So, but this is the plan. Event Horizon and The Piano for 2 weeks from now, which will be My God, the 1st of August already. Ugh. Yes. That's the plan. Ah, rip beer. Sorry, beer. Yeah. But yeah, that's the cool work for next enjoyers then. This was fun. I'm really glad that we did these 2 films. Thank you for suggesting them, Omni. Thank you for accidentally landing on the same director for both films. And as I mentioned or have been mentioning, if you like that style and you're willing to watch an alien movie, then maybe you should watch Alien Resurrection. You might find it interesting because it is the same director, strangely, and some of the same actors. Ron Perlman, for instance. And you can definitely feel the vibes of that director, Jean-Pierre Jeunet, all over the film. Is this a trailer? This is a movie clip. I should have read what I was clicking on here. This is a trailer. I totally didn't drag this. I don't understand. You haven't seen any Alien film, Dav? Zero of them?
Very hard to come by. So was our cargo.
There's that guy.
Got going on here ain't exactly approved by Congress. It's a military operation. Really?
Who are you?
Ripley, Ellen,
Oh,
Lieutenant Percy.
I read that as you need to see the first 3. I don't know why I read it that way, but that's what I did. I guess you need to see 3. 3 and 4 are both they're like director art films. They really feel separate somehow. But they are directly, well, 4 can take place basically any time after the first 3. So as far as chronology goes, for all of the alien shit, it's sort of can go anywhere. 3 is a direct follow-on from 2. But I honestly don't think there's really a strong need for you to watch 3 before 4. I don't think you really gain much of anything. It doesn't really... Not much is being spoiled by seeing 4, if anything at all. I don't think anything that they would mention about anything that previously happened is really... If you've seen 1 and 2, 4 isn't really going to spoil anything.
Number 36706.
Ellen Ripley died 200 years ago. You're a thing, a construct. They grew you in a lab.
What the hell is going on here?
He is breeding an alien species.
Wish you could understand what we're
This is the city of lost aliens.
They brought it out of you.
Not all the way.
You want to tell us what this is?
It's a queen. She'll breed. You'll die.
Ellen Ripley died trying to wipe the species out. I'm not anxious to see her taking up her old hobbies.
I can feel it.
This one is definitely the weirdest alien movie. Well, I mean,
So here you like ran into these things before.
I guess Prometheus is
What did
weirder.
you do?
People really don't like this one. I have always liked it. It does kind of feel.
We're moving.
It's kind of a black sheep of the. Of them. But then so is 3. I don't know. It's really hard to follow 1 and 2 with anything because Alien and Aliens are kind of. They're all timers. It's kind of an incredible run to go from Alien to Aliens because Alien was very much solidly like a horror slasher film. And then Aliens is just oh yeah, same bleak. Aliens was a perfect action film follow-up to Alien, and they really didn't have anywhere great to go, I guess, and that's why 3 was so fucking weird. I don't think 3 was well received. I kind of like 3. I think it's the most boring Alien movie. And then I kind of feel like 4 is a little bit better. 4 is a bit more fun, and it kind of takes it back to sort of sci-fi stuff. Yes, that is this one, beer. That is this one. It's one of the most upsetting. It's really upsetting. Yeah. 3 almost feels like medieval Alien because it really it's so much like it's hard to describe. It's very hard to describe.
See, procedure. Any serious problem in the ship, autopilot's back to home base.
They also got that guy in here who's like he just basically plays a military guy all through the 90s and into the 2000s. Just call if you need somebody who seems like a serious military soldier guy, this is your guy. Get him in there.
Earth.
There was our one of the actors, one of Jean-Pierre's actors. Witness the resurrection.
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, Earth, man. What a shithole. Yeah, it's definitely it's enjoyable slop. It's enjoyable slop. That's what it is. Just for contrast. I will say this is one of the most famous shots. One of the most famous Alien shots, and it's the whole thing with like Sigourney Weaver also having a shaved head, which was like there was this whole like women with shaved heads thing happening in the 90s in media. Let's see this teaser trailer. Quality slop, yeah. Yeah, well, what comes to mind is Sinead O'Connor, who shaved her head in protest.
1979, we discovered in space, no one can hear you scream. In 1992, we will discover on Earth, everyone can hear you scream.
Yep, the ripped up photo. That trailer had the feeling of the Apple Macintosh ad. Which, funny enough, Ridley Scott.
Celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the Information Purification Directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of vain contradictory thoughts. Our unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause.
This ad is so shit. It's so terrible. Like, all of that bit is memorable, but what's crazy about this is that from this moment onward, right here, is where, because the ad is bad, they now have to rapidly explain to you what the fuck they're even fucking talking about, which means this is a terrible fucking ad.
February 24, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh, and you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up. Oh, God. Startup founders have never changed. No one on Earth knew what the fuck they were talking about. That was just some Steve Jobs bullshit because he was like targeting IBM. But the rest of humanity was, what? What do you mean? Why would it be 1984? It is 1984. It's the year 1984. Why won't it be 1984? Damn it. Bizarre. David Fincher.
Was there an alien on board?
Yes.
There's definitely something in here with us.
We have no weapons of any kind.
It started.
It's here!
Neither, Bleak Not. I'm saying no one knew what the fuck Steve Jobs was talking about. Like, what I'm saying is no one would know why Apple was referencing 1984, the book, basically referencing Big Brother, because the only connection is that Jobs would refer to IBM as Big Brother because IBM was basically Apple's corporate enemy. What I'm saying is no one would understand that connection except for people who like went to Apple conferences and listened to Steve Jobs speak. The rest of the world had no fucking idea what the fuck they were talking about. And that was an ad they ran at the Super Bowl. Directed by Ridley Scott. Did it?
It started.
Where was it, dear? Was it? I had paused it on it? Did I pause it here? Did I get near to it again? This doesn't look like a chimp face. We'll never find it. I'm sorry. Was this really the trailer? That's fucking crazy if that was the trailer. They were nuts if that was the trailer. It sure seems like it was, though.
Here.
Okay, at least this has the flutes.
Burns cold. And the wind blows colder. A visitor has come. But not by herself.
It started.
The suspense is back.
And we have no weapons of any kind?
The fear is back.
Don't look back, dude! Run as fast as you can!
And most of all, the bitch is back.
The pitch is back, right? I remember that now.
Alien 3.
This seems like a lot more normal trailer than the other one did. Also, they're still calling out Dan O'Bannon, star of Dark Star, for creating the characters. What? What are you talking about? In the wall of text at the end of the last trailer. Oh, really? I mean, they must just continuously do that throughout forever. Probably some sort of clause, some clause in a contract. This will be a huge spoiler. There is that. There is that. The opening of Alien 3 pissed off everybody. I probably should not, I shouldn't reveal that in case we do, and probably should do, a run through the Alien movies at some point. I would like to. I'm a big fan of the Alien franchise, obviously. Although I say that, and I don't really like anything. I like the first two movies, and I'm okay on the third and fourth movies. They're not like anywhere near the first and second for me. And then I like Alien Isolation. And I think I basically hate everything else. Oh God, give Alien the Tremors treatment. It's getting as big and bad as Tremors. Oh, there's so many now. I didn't really like Romulus. It started interesting, and then it became like, it just fell into the bullshit of like, remember this from Alien? Remember this from Alien? Like, dude, you were fine. What are you doing? Why did you do this? You were good. So I didn't like Romulus. I don't care for the Prometheus stuff. All of that felt very, I don't know. I don't even know. It feels like masturbatory on the part of Ridley Scott. Like, I don't know what the objective is. What are you trying to do? What is interesting about this to people? There's a couple of molecules of the universe in this that people know of, like the ship. I don't know, like the jockeys just turned out to be
is pissed.
Not
Piss.
very interesting. Omni, thank you for 123 months. It's just, it was crazy to finally expand on that, because the jockeys were a point of interest from from the beginning, right? Like, whoa, what was that about? And why was that not addressed? And that was a cool little mystery. And this is one of those things where it's like, maybe we shouldn't have answered that question. Maybe it was better when it was just a question. Because now we know what the jockeys were, and it's okay. They're big naked guys, who are asshole dickheads. Okay. And then everything is just really, really insanely convoluted with the David android stuff. I mean, doesn't basically that character get its own film? Like, I'm trying to even remember Alien Legacy. And there was a second Prometheus movie as well, wasn't there? I don't know. I tried to enjoy those and I didn't. I just didn't. Yeah, just make Kessel run the movie. Oh well. That's where we are. I mean, I guess that's something that's always kind of been in Ridley Scott, right? Because didn't he keep fucking with Blade Runner or something? He was kind of doing like a George Lucas to Blade Runner. Some kind of shit like that. I don't want to dissuade people too much from Romulus. It was all right. I think they really leaned into like nostalgia for the trailer in a way that like oversold what it ended up being, and then they leaned into nostalgia in the actual film, in my opinion, in a bad way. I never remember, Dav. I thought, if I remembered correctly, that Ridley Scott was doing some fuck shit. Like, there was something where he added like Harrison Ford voiceover all over the place or something, or the opposite. Was it that he removed it from everywhere and things didn't make sense? I don't know. It's like just fiddling with it a lot, from what I understand. Directors removed it, but he was the director. Oh wait, so okay, director's cut removed the commentary. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he made it better. Maybe you're right.
Is this really where you want to spend the rest of your life?
You know I don't.
Yeah. There was definitely good things about Romulus.
This is our only ticket out,
but you know, it really sucks as well. When they say director of Evil Dead, like, that's a totally different person now. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to be able to, like, because just whatever.
What's happening?
There's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the
I don't
water?
know, there's just something in the fucking water. fucking thing's hunting us.
Open the door, come on.
Run.
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't
Are you sure you want to do this?
really do it for me. It was okay, but didn't really feel, I don't know, worth it, I guess. Any rate, I'm gonna get out of here. But for next time, Event Horizon, The Piano, Sam Neill, August 1st. That's the next Enjoyers Committee. And tomorrow, Sunday Gun Day. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next stream. Bye-bye.